All right, let's turn now to a current event happening 1 week from today in Davenport. What you're looking at right now is video from the inaugural Shaw University last year. It gave local high school students an opportunity to check out what being an electrical apprentice is all about. And it was such a huge success that the event is coming back for year 2 on March 27th. In fact, there will be even more high schools and students joining this year. We're talking more than 60 kids from 17 area schools. And this is not a career fair. Think of it more like an educational experience. And it's all run by the team at Shaw Electric. So joining us now is Brian Green, Field Operations Manager for Shaw Electric. Brian, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Why don't we start by talking about what kids will get to try hands-on this.
So like you said, it is hands-on. They're going to get to experience what we do day in and day out, or little pieces of it anyway. We have them come in, and you saw on the film there, we have them bending conduit. We have them pulling wire. We have them looking at fiber splicing, fire alarm systems. They get in. Duke Aerial has supplied us with lifts. This year I got a bigger lift. We'll see who the brave ones are if they can go up 60 feet, but they get to drive around in those. We have 20 electricians from our company that come in and spend the whole day with them doing stuff.
Wow. Let's talk about, there were 2 students last year that really took Shaw University to new heights. Tell me about how they got integrated into your apprenticeship program.
Oh, yes. We hired 2 people straight from last year. They're doing great. They're working at a couple different facilities for us. They're enrolled in the apprenticeship program. They're going to school, and they're getting paid to learn what they're doing.
And they just got this from going to this fair?
Yep.
So how do you know, how can you tell when a student maybe really has the spark and can do this?
You know, they're asking questions, they're just getting into it, and I think the hands-on part really helps. You're not just walking around, watching people do things, you're actually joining in and being part of it.
So let's talk about why Shaw Electric wanted to start this in the first place. Where was this idea born from?
Well, I think everybody knows the market of qualified people is very low right now, right? We have a lot of people that are retiring, and trades have not been a focus of schools up until recently. Well, we've got that gap of people that aren't being filled, right? So we're just trying to get the awareness out there, and like I said, like you said, this is already growing, and we've got more schools reaching out. So it's fantastic. We need to get in front of these kids and let them know that there's more options than just going to college, right?
Yeah, oh my gosh, let's talk about that. What is the industry like right now for electrical work in the Quad Cities?
Well, we're always looking for qualified workers, right? This is the time of the year things start picking back up, so we're always looking for more help. It's just great when we have more applicants to look at. And one thing I would like to bring up too is, when you're looking at any trade, not just electrical, but any trade, you're not applying for a job, you're applying for a career, right? This isn't something that you're gonna do for a couple of years. This is a lifetime. This is a skill set that you're going to get, that you could travel anywhere in this country and get a job, right? So and you're getting paid to learn this. You're not incurring any debt, like going to college or anything like that. So you're getting paid.
Yeah, and it's a service that is always going to be needed.
Absolutely.
But I do have to ask you, before you go, what is this board that you brought in today?
This is just one of the things we have them do. Simple little wiring for them, run off a 9-volt battery. This is something they get to do, work with their hands, make sure they can wire this up, make the light work. We let them work with the tools. We give them some of the safety equipment that they get to play with. We got a couple, our safety guys got a demonstration on electrical theory that they'll get to see what happens when you drop something in water and things happen. So yeah, it's pretty informative.
All right, so last question for you, Brian.
Okay.
What is your pitch to any student that might be maybe considering a job in the electrical field?
Ask a lot of questions, get out, the jobs are out there. All you have to do is go and apply. It's great. I've been in the trade for 30 years. It's served me well.
Okay, I lied. One more. So
So
are you looking for more students to maybe hire out of this fair?
We are always looking, yes, absolutely.
All right, good to know. We'll see what happens 1 week from today.
1 week from today.
Brian, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Appreciate it.
For you guys at home, we got all the details about next week's Shaw University Year 2 up on our website. Just go to WQAD.com and click on the As Seen on TV tab.